Good evening and welcome to our evening devotions on Psalm 23. The Lord's physical care is sufficient. We focused on that last week. He gives and takes care of his children as a shepherd takes care of his flock every day. He takes them to green pastures and to waters where there is rest. For David, however, it's about much more than just the physical care of the shepherd. He leads his sheep beside quiet waters, waters where there is rest. It can indicate calm waters, in other words, waters that flow calmly and pose no threat and danger of sweeping animals away. Water of rest certainly indicates physical rest, because sheep need rest, physical rest, because the search for pasture and water in bloody semi-desert sun is exhausting. It also indicates rest in the sense of being calm so that they can drink enough water. The irony of the image is that sheep are at their most vulnerable at water holes. Predators seek prey at drinking places, and when a sheep is drinking water, it's even more vulnerable than usual. The rest by the water is therefore not automatic. This is guaranteed by the presence of the shepherd. You may still find water and green pastures, but you will only find rest and quietness in the presence of the caring and the protective shepherd. Outside the safe space there is no rest to be found. Then the sheep is left to itself. It can so easily happen to us that even though we graze in green pasture and have enough water to drink from, the rest in our life is lacking. When we feel and become dependent on ourselves, the rest disappears from eating and drinking. And then we start worrying because we have to look for ourselves and take care of ourselves and protect ourselves. And then the temptation grows to find instant solutions at wrong sources, at fast-flowing waters that can easily wash us away like a stream. Precisely with this abundance, with its seemingly shining gold of wealth, we are most vulnerable for the devil, who walks around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. When we began to take care for ourselves away from the Lord, and where the quiet trust in the Lord's daily care diminishes, the rest disappears from life. Listen to the beautiful promises of the Lord to his people in Leviticus 26, verse 2 and further. Observe my Sabbath and have reverence for my sanctuary. I am the Lord. If you follow my decrees and are careful to obey my commands, I will send you rain in its season, and the ground will yield its crops, and the trees their fruits. Your threshing will continue until grape harvest, and the grape harvest will continue until planting, and you will eat all the food you want and live in safety in the land. I will grant peace in the land, and you will lie down, and no one will make you afraid. I will remove wild beasts from the land, and the sword will not pass through your country. Beloved brother and sister, we must be careful not to start running so aimlessly and worrying about what we will eat and drink and dress, that we actually do not have time to eat quietly and peacefully. We need to make time to seek out the quiet presence of the Father in prayers around our meals. We must not get so busy that we even start working on Sundays and thereby deny ourselves the rest from the Lord, the rest to body and soul. Come and graze and drink in the quiet presence of the shepherd. Come find your rest with him by his quiet waters, where there is rest. Good night.